about the myths and misconceptions that regularly we find clients come in and that's
Yes,
what they think.
And I think for me the big one is they come in and say, you know, I want to give this a go, but to be honest, I don't think I can be hypnotised. I'm not just one of those people who can't. And then you ask them about what do they mean by hypnosis, and they don't know. So they're saying, I don't know what hypnosis is, but I don't think I'll be any good at it.
Even though I don't know what it is,
Yeah.
it's just self-defeating immediately.
Yeah, which obviously, you know, I point out.
Yes, yes. But I would say most people, well, I suppose if you actually are going to see a hypnotherapist, you often have looked into it a little bit.
Yeah.
And some of those myths and misconceptions have been changed by reading stuff on websites and understanding it, that it's different from the stuff you see on stage.
Yes.
But I suppose if people haven't looked into it and if you just said to somebody, what do you think hypnosis is, they quite often feel that it's something where they're out of control.
Yes, yes.
Thinking of stage hypnosis,
Yeah.
they think it's something that is done to them.
Yes.
And
that can be disempowering itself, because some people, they from the newspapers, they say, oh, so-and-so famous went to see a hypnotherapist to lose weight, or because of some anxiety, or because of some fear, and therefore hypnosis and hypnotherapy comes the way of fixing that, and they just need to roll up and be something called hypnosis is done for them, and it fixes them, and that's just not the case.
It's not the case, and I suppose some people might think that would be great if that was the case, that it was a magic wand and you could just go along and do something, and you have to do nothing to enable it. But that isn't the case. It's a case of coming in and being guided through certain principles and practicing when you're outside of session.
Yes.
The people that get the best benefits that come and see me are the people that 100% commit to coming to see me in the session. They come in with an open mind, positive attitude to change, want to change, and they go out and they start to use and practice the things that we talked about, which then therefore gives them proof that things are changing, proof that they are gaining control over things that were previously outside of their control, or they felt they were outside of their control.
Yes, so but going back to the original point, you talk about their attitude. So if they turn up and say, well, I don't think I can be hypnotised, that's not exactly the right attitude. So we need to educate them. And I think that's one of the key points to get across, is that hypnotherapy, rather than something that we do to the clients, it's a series of things we teach. It's mental skills.
It's certainly a skills, isn't it? It's a skills training exercise.
It's skills training.
Yeah.
And recognising how they have created their problem, how they're doing their problem in the first place.
Yeah, and sometimes seeing that problem as a thing away from them.
Yeah.
That you can start pulling. I say to people, imagine it's a thing. If I had to do your anxiety, how would I do it?
Yes.
If I had to do what you do tomorrow, what would I do? See it as a thing. See it as a routine.
Yes.
And then when you see it away from yourself, it's something that you do rather than something that is done to you.
Yes, or part of you.
Exactly.